Hello and welcome to Flickstick. I'm Zach, and in today's video, I am following up on my recent video about cloud gaming in a hotel with cloud gaming in an airport. Does it work out? Well, you'll just have to wait and see. So after watching that footage, the short answer is no. The longer answer is possibly, but there are some stipulations, and of course your mileage is going to vary. Depending on the airport that you're at, you could have a better opportunity if it's less congested. I was at the Chicago airport, which is a very busy airport. There's a ton of people there, and the Chicago airport actually didn't have a lot of open internet access points. There was only two in the location I was at. I tried a couple other locations, and there weren't really very many open all in all. And the ones that I did connect to seemed to have their connections completely swamped because the connection speed was very slow. There's probably a lot of people connecting to it, probably and using data. It seemed like I got one frame every 3 seconds instead of like 30 or 60 frames per second. So it was a very stuttery experience. When I was able to connect at all, it was not a playable experience at all. So depending on your airport you're at, they might have better access points that are open and available to publicly connect to, or there might be less congested, and you might have a better experience on the open networks. So to try to salvage some gameplay and some footage from this idea, I switched to my LTE connection from my tablet, which is a 4G unlimited connection. So on that connection, I was able to play decently. I still had stutters every once in a while. I'm assuming that the cell towers are probably being overloaded simply because you have so many people in such a small area. You get a lot of people connecting to those cell towers, and they were probably honestly being overloaded. But for periods of time, I would have a very good experience. And do keep in mind though, I'm not playing at 1080p. My tablet only supports like a 720p stream. Because it has a lower resolution. Of course, it could support a 1080p stream, but there's no reason to. And I was using Shadow, and I turned the bandwidth down to 5 megabit per second to get a better experience. So it wasn't the best image quality, but I was playing on a screen that was like 3 feet away from me, and it's a fairly small screen. So it was definitely playable, except for when I had the stutters. So I wouldn't actually recommend it. Unless you're on a cell connection that's a little bit more reliable possibly, or it's less congested once again. So all in all, I wouldn't personally recommend playing in an airport. You might be able to do it decently, And of course, if it's less congested or the open connection ports are better or the cell connections are possibly better too, then you might have a good experience. But all in all, it wasn't something that I would want to do. But if you're stuck at an airport for a couple hours and you do get a good enough connection, then it'd be a decent way to pass the time. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully my endurement of this experiment will hopefully prevent you from having to endure this same torturous experience. Cloud gaming definitely isn't suited for the airport. Hopefully in the future, airports will have better data connections, but at this point in time, I would recommend steering clear of cloud gaming at the airport and bring something else to pass your time. So once again, guys, thanks for watching. Everybody at Flickstick greatly appreciates the support that you guys give us through likes, subscribes, or just comments in the section below. But once again, guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, Zach out.